I've always been a huge person into racing. I love this aspect of speed. If it was from a bicycle to a skateboard to a motorcycle to a car, it didn't matter what it was. I just wanted to do it quickly, and I wanted to do it competitively. My name is Johnathan Foley. I am a manager here at K1 Speed Indoor Karting. I am 28 years old, and I am originally from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. What excites me about the sport is essentially every time you strap into a kart or a car, you are out there against other people that are trying to beat you. For me, there is no better adrenaline rush than getting door to door or wheel to wheel with someone than truly just going out and racing. There's nothing that gets my adrenaline pumping more. When I suit up, it's kind of a surreal experience. Every time you kind of feel as if you're stepping into this other realm in which you get to go be yourself, and you get to go and do what you want to do all the time. It's almost like being a superhero. It lets me kind of just let loose and let it happen and go out there and think about nothing other than exactly what I'm doing. What goes through my mind is essentially you have to think of your surroundings all the time. But it's like playing chess is the best way that I can really describe it to anyone. You're playing a game with other people out there who are making moves, and you have to make moves to counter that. Whether that's someone behind you trying to pass you or you're trying to pass someone, you have to think 4 or 5 steps ahead. So while you're thinking ahead and looking around at your surroundings, essentially all you're doing is planning your next move constantly. On these karts, you're going to be looking right at around 40 miles an hour on the track. That's if you drive really well. Most of the time, people don't get the advantage of speed because they're out there just to get the experience. But my advice for everyone when they come in always is the smoother you drive, the faster you're obviously going to be. The less jerky you are with the wheel, the faster you're going to end up being, and the higher speed you actually hold all the time. It's all about momentum. I have had an accident in a go-kart, and it was one of those things that I never really would have saw it coming. I was doing about 60 around a corner, and a guy had stopped dead in the track, and I yanked to the right and went up over a berm and caught like 4 or 5 foot of air in a go-kart. Probably one of my scarier moments. So yeah, there's some bad ones, but the quicker you get back out and go do it again, the quicker you forget about the bad thing that had happened. What it feels like to lose a race is frustrating. Whether it's because you made a mistake, or your car or kart broke down, or you're just out there and you just didn't match up on that day. You can hold yourself accountable for a lot. For instance, I do all of my own mechanics, so if something breaks on the car, I can really only blame myself. Best example I have, my car died on the last straightaway, ran out of gas. What it feels like to win a race is, it's a very surreal feeling where whether it's out in a car or in a kart in here or outside in a kart, it's one of those things that it's just a big feeling of accomplishment. It's like a weight off your shoulders. You bested a bunch of people just based upon your driving skill. You're always out there racing to be the best, and it kind of gives you that pat on the back every time you do.